about the people that we were working for. They're super cool, anti-lich people, or they were.
Or
And
he
then,
was. Was it just...
he was.
Yeah, I think it was just him.
And he wanted us to join the, what was it, the Black
Network.
The Black Network, right? I was going to say, like, the Black Hand, but that's a different thing. And then we had long conversations. Sarah got to do her best Percy Jackson cosplay because she now has a weapon named Riptide.
Yeah. She has far more questions than she got answers, but she does have a name.
Sorry, you gave me a warlock and you told me to do whatever I want. I'm taking that.
I'm not complaining. We'll complain.
Yeah,
But
you are complaining.
It's not the angry complaint, it's the standard, the fuck is this complaint?
Also known as the Foray.
Also known as what?
The Foray.
No, what the fuck is this?
And we talked about what we thought was a good move, which I forget what we decided the good move was.
I forgot too, that's why I'm asking.
The plan was to wait for a plan.
Yeah, I think we were like waiting to see if anybody else contacted us, because there was the implication that other people were, that we had gotten the attention of other groups. And so we were not wanting to dive headfirst in with this Black Network because we didn't know who they were up against, and he was very vague about it. And so we didn't want to be like, yeah, we'll work for you, and then immediately be like bombarded by a whole bunch of powerful people that we did not know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we were letting it play out for a little bit.
Do you guys have some above table questions in case I did not convey things correctly about the Black Network?
Trying to think.
No?
No, I mean, it's vague is vague. The most stereotypical sounding of like, and I know it's not you making it stereotypical, but stereotypical sounding like employment opportunity for rogues.
Hey guys, do you want to join the guild?
Yeah. No, not even the guild, but the edgy guild called the Black Network. You're all edgy, you're rogues, right?
I will say that I'm using a different name that's also used to describe this group because the actual name would just make everything confusing.
Oh boy. Can we know the actual name?
Yeah.
Yeah, the faction. Okay. You know how the Zentarium is a gang?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That you guys fought against. Well, the faction that you guys could join is also called Zentarium. However, it's different.
Because they believe they're the real ones. They both believe that they're the real ones.
Yeah, so essentially there was... What? Oh, okay. Yeah, so essentially it was one, but there was like radicalization, and then the gang one split off.
Mm-hmm.
And are doing a bunch of bad shit with the Zentarium name. So the OGs are just like, okay, this isn't good. We're doing bad shit, but not nearly as bad. We gotta rebrand. We're just doing regular crimes. They're doing bad shit. Like, they're kidnapping lords and shit. Fuck, that's not us. We're just hiring mercenaries and hiring thieves and shit like that. You know, normal crime.
Yeah, crime that is not going to sit the entire town guard after us every day.
Yeah. Crime that will get us arrested, not put to death.
So where is our story taking place today?
I will say, also at the very end, you said that hand-wavy Feyre sold some shit because she was a walking armory.
Right,
she got some gold.
We went shopping.
I just told you, use player handbook money. And then I think I had you roll, and I'm like, persuasion. I think I told you it's double price?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got a lot of gold from what I sold.
Yeah, and you each got paid 50 gold from Devil.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay.
How do we want to spend that money?
It's up to y'all.
Amy has been hinting for a while that there are businesses around us that we should talk to.
Yeah, but we also need to save the money to upgrade, which is the other issue.
Yeah.
I will bitch and moan all the time, but it is up to you guys. If there's a serious issue, I won't bitch about it. This is just me bitching about it. Don't worry. You don't have to talk to your neighbors.
We don't
Yeah, I
need
got
approval
nothing
for
else.
them to open a tavern. They'll just deal with it.
True, but I mean, like, what else are we gonna do while we wait for help?
While we wait for the brain character to come back.
Well, you know what would be fun with half the characters?
If we go on a heist?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
What's first heist?
Let's go.
Okay. So, how much money do y'all have?
Ashley has...
Where is it?
God, why is this white? My eyes. I have 70 gold on me.
I have a little over 200. Yes. That is the math. I was looking for the math. There it is.
Well, it has
Okay.
5 gold pieces.
No, much.
You got paid 50.
50.
Yeah, you got paid 50. So you should have 55 gold pieces.
55 gold pieces.
Okay, so I'm like, do you guys want to continue essentially doing the campaign plot? Or do you guys want to side quest, do a little heist?
I mean, if we can do a little heist and get more gold so we can actually, like,
Yeah, I'm cool
progress
Yeah.
base building.
I will say that doing plot, you can get gold too.
But can we get more gold from side quest?
I don't know.
What
When
pays
we
the
decide-
most?
I don't fucking know. Doing side quest and be ad-libbing it on the spot, which I'm down to do.
Which means
Like,
that you
I'm so
can
down.
just say yes and give us work.
You know, that's fair.
Either's fine with me.
Alright.
I'm down with a heist, considering we have one. Hi, Mutt. You're now our sneaky one. Because you have 2 charisma mains.
And 1 charisma dumb.
But he's cute enough to get by.
Yeah, you
Good for scraps.
you don't have to talk if you don't want to, but you do have to sneak for us.
So I can sneak it off.
Yeah, sorry, darling. I'm running the game, so I'm gonna be constantly.
I know, I'm literally just trying to kill this thing, save.
Okay.
I'm done.
Mutt has
Okay.
become Scooby
Just
Doo.
make a save state.
Sorry.
Kill it.
Okay. Sorry, Mr. Amy is playing Pokemon on the other screen, and he has realized he cannot play Pokemon while I'm running a game.
I already knew that. I've just been trying to finish this battle. And I just needed one more attack. And I've been waiting 10 minutes to be able to do that.
Make a save state.
And he can't, because I clicked onto my screen, and he couldn't do anything on his until I clicked back on.
Ooh, so sad.
Yeah.
It might take a little longer.
There should be a way to let the game play in the background, technically.
Yeah, it's playing. It's just that, like, you can only, like, use his controller to input shit when I click on the screen to have it open.
Oh, Sag.
Yeah. Okay, so we down for heist?
Yeah?
Sure.
Time for heist.
Okay.
Let's see what Leto comes back to see all of us in prison the next day.
I'm not gonna throw you guys in prison your first height. Your second, maybe. Your first, no. I want to establish a habit.
Well, I mean, it depends on how badly we fuck up, though. You may not be able to avoid putting us in prison. Just saying.
I mean, you got 2 charisma carriers who might be able to sweet talk their way out. You also do have. I mean, worst comes to worst, you get thrown in jail. You could call Rainier.
Hey, old buddy, old pal, you remember how we busted you out? Care to return the favor?
Yeah. I will say that if you do get in trouble, like that is your one get out of jail free card. You could try to play. So you have some buffer from life in prison. All right. Okay, have my computer back. Let's see.
Ooh, next level I get a
Alright.
free cast of darkness.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Who wants to go first? You know what? Let's go. Roll 20 order. Z, roll me a d8.
Oh my.
Oh.
3. All right. Piper? D8?
D8. Okay. Okay.
What'd you get?
Same
Another
thing.
3. Okay, Cody.
All right, but we're counting on you. Roll a 3.
We're all in the exact same boat.
Hang on.
We're either triply good or
6.
Damn it, Mutt.
that's like double. That's like double 3. So it's fine.
You have failed us, Mutt.
I'm sorry.
Bad dog.
Don't get the spray bottle again.
And my turn.
That feels like danger.
Don't be worried about it.
I think it could be good.
I don't know. Amy likes Call of Cthulhu rules real bad. Her and Joe. The bigger the numbers, the worse it is.
So that's what's okay. That's C's roll. Okay, that's Piper's. What did Cody get? A 6?
Yeah. I'm a happy medium.
What does this word mean? I gotta Google this.
What word, Amy? I can help.
Cody, reroll.
Oh no. Hey!
Yay!
Oh my god, that's perfect. Okay, so threes across the board.
We're either triply
Makes me
fucked
want-
or triply awesome.
And then I got an 8.
Makes me want to play a slot machine real bad.
Ooh.
Casino heist. Let's not do a casino heist. It's our first heist.
Don't worry, you knuckleheads are gonna end up in a casino in Star Wars before long, so casino heist.
Oh,
Yeah, you
No.
missed that one.
I did miss that one.
Z, roll me a d8 again.
One day, don't tell us.
You're getting 3s and 6s. Just go with whatever the 3 or the 6 is. We are being remarkably consistent today.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, I hope you guys don't mind. This heist is not going to have any maps.
Okay.
Theater of the Mind.
Okay.
I will say you may want to just prep a gray graph page
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
need to draw something.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Already on it.
A gray one so that we don't blind the vampires.
I'm one of the vampires, of course it's gonna be great.
Bleh. Bleh.
Name it Heist Chalkboard.
Gotta write all over it like we're in an actual like heist film. Here's the plan.
Alright guys, here's the plan. Alright, let me copy all of this down real quick. All the rolled stuff. In the meantime, this is only gonna take me like 2 minutes. In the meantime, you all woke up, and as usual, it's breakfast. Liv has assisted whoever cooked breakfast and has poured coffee.
Good morning, the two of you. How are you doing?
Remember why we waking up so early again? I don't like it.
Well, if you sniff the air, you could tell.
We're gambling, and that's usually a late night thing, so I still don't think I need to be up this early.
Well then. Sounds like we're gonna hit the casino.
Bless you.
That was the cutest sneeze I've ever heard.
Hey, yeah. Also, fuck you.
Yet another reason why Angry Kirby is Amy.
Because of my fucking sneeze? Fuck you guys.
Because we're like, it's a cute sneeze, and you turn around, fuck you.
But
Well,
also,
yeah.
thank you.
Well, I said thank you to Mr. Andy for saying bless you.
And you told us to fuck off for calling it cute. Angry
because
Kirby.
I'm not cute. I'm not
Angry
cute.
Kirby.
Yes, you would.
Fuck off.
What the fuck up, you?
Fuck off.
Well, my brother mysteriously had to go off today, so we've got the run of the place to ourselves. What manner of mischief can we accomplish today?
Does he just go wandering off like that very often? I would usually think that would be something you would do. You seem like a wandering off sort.
Me? No, not at all. I would usually go and perform. Well, I would perform every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also post lunch, and also third lunch, and also second dinner. And then there was the evening reception, and then there were the night festivities, and then there were the dawn festivities.
The more things you list, the more like Feyre starts looking like, yeah, I smell bullshit here.
Oh no, that was a day in the life of the Fae Corpse. I think I got maybe 5 hours of sleep on average.
I mean, 5 hours all you really need, to be honest.
Well, it was spread out, an hour before lunch, an hour before dinner.
That's a battle music. I've discovered a new music group of Dragon Heist.
Battle music. Nice.
This one.
I'm gonna make some food for my bird familiar.
What's your bird familiar's name? If you have a pet, it needs a name. That's how this campaign goes. I don't make the rules, but I do make them.
His name is Kulu.
Nice.
Gil is still chilling on Feyre's shoulder.
A
He gets fruit for breakfast.
ow. Okay. All right. We got all your fucking backstories. Who would most likely?
Not me.
Yeah, not you. Not,
Unless we're going to a heist in the Fey realm.
but you're not. Okay. I'll say that. That'd be interesting. This would be interesting. Okay. All you guys are having breakfast and, talking over breakfast. There's like a knock at the door.
Who could that possibly be?
You, well, if none of you open the door, Liff will just unlock it.
That's what I'm assuming. Liff is the doorman.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's a door, just like knocks, and after like a 5-second thing, the two of you see there's like a little peephole. There's like a little latch over it. You guys see it just like lift on its own and close, and then the door opens. So
Whoever's on the other side sees just the door open by itself.
yep, door opens by itself, and you guys see a familiar face of Heldar, the sailor that you guys used as bait and bribed with booze and apples.
How the fuck did you find us?
So he comes in, looks left and right, just like, who the fuck got the door on his face? He looks at you all sitting at like the bar, and he just like waves and she comes over, holding like an apple as he like bites into it for his breakfast.
Oh, fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, how?
That's rude.
Nah, it's fine. He's
Legitimate question.
He has legs. He can go wherever he wants.
Heard this place is being open again, and I mean, I kind of asked around about you guys. I mean, it's not every day you see someone with, no offense, points to Ashley, motions for ears.
Like, in response, his fox ears kind of just wiggle on it.
She just like shrugs. It's pretty easy to find you guys. Anyway, I don't think I got to thank you guys for. I mean, I did put myself as bait. I'm pretty much a fucking hero myself. Anyway, I kind of want to ask you guys for help.
Help. What kind of help you
Yeah.
looking for?
Well, it's the kind of help that it could get you in trouble with, the law. If you give a shit about that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. See, there's a lot of things that get you in trouble with the law around here. Like, don't be a little bit more specific than that.
Alright. Fuck it. You guys ever stole shit?
Farah just slow blinks, and then there's this like little smirk, and she looks towards Ashley and then looks towards Mutt.
Ashley just shrugs me like, see? Told you there was going to be money today.
Exactly what type of shit are you thinking about stealing?
Then he just like closes the door behind him. Oh, the door was already closed, but he just like steps forward, sees Mutt, waves, gives Mutt an apple. He pulls from his coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy just has endless fucking apples, I've decided.
You better. I paid, what, 3 gold worth of apples to him?
Oh, he ate all of those that night.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Man,
Doctors are...
This man is dead.
this man lives
is
off
like-
of apples.
This man is a fucking ghost.
Doctors
3
fear him.
golds worth of apples in one night? He's dead.
Doctors fear him. But he just like fucking just seats himself onto the bar stool sloppily, leaning against the wall. And as he turns to you guys, it's about, it's not really like a monetary thing. It is. You're not stealing gold or anything like that. You're kind of stealing some information.
Uh-huh. What exactly would be in it for us?
Gold.
Mm.
And
You see,
who would we be stealing from?
down in the dock ward, there's been a bit of a takeover. This one sleazy wannabe gangster group has been buying up property in the dock ward, buying over boats, taking sailors onto their ships, treating them like absolute fucking shit. All the violations, a lot of them have fucking died because of all their fucking bullshit. But I heard that they got a little sloppy, and that there's evidence of all their stuff in their safe. They've got paper trail leading for everything, enough information to lead to their execution. And well, if I had the skills for it, I'd steal it, let them know, let them buy it back, and then put the information out there anyway. So, I don't have the skills for it. All I've got are apples, and I got a pretty good smile because of apples. But
How are you going to pay us?
I'm not paying. I don't got the fucking money for that. But they do. If you steal their information, steal their paper trail, ransom it back, whether you give it back or not, that's up to you guys. I'm just letting you know you probably shouldn't because they're shitty. But it's money, and I just want, a little portion of it. Apples. Crunches into an apple again.
Farah has her elbows propped on the bar, chin in hand, just listening. You see her just
just kind of leans back, puts his legs on the table. So what you're saying is you want us to shoulder all of the risk for this?
If you need another pair of eyes, I can be lookout. Apples are good for your eyes, right?
Actually looks to Farah.
There's kind of a calculating look, though even in the short amount of time Ashley has known Farah, it'd be very obvious anytime there's something fucking around with Dockward or sailors.
Oh yeah, no, I already figured. Yeah.
It's pretty clear she's already kind of sold on the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And she just tilts her head slightly, chin still in her palm. So, steal a couple of things, ransom them back, kill the fuckers anyway. Not the worst way to spend a Tuesday.
Are we just going to pave the way for an even worse asshole to take over, though?
Possibly, but... Well, sailors are quite a little bit of a fighty bunch and a little bit of a distrustful bunch. It takes a lot to get to a point like this.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
want to hear about what happened last season.
I mean, okay. Like I said, there's money coming today. It's like I know these things.
Farrell looks over to Mutt, judge his reaction to all of this.
He's just munching on the apple. He's been looking up from time to time, but not necessarily in a agreeing way or disagreeing way. Just a, I'm still here.
What do you say, little guy?
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Well, sounds like you at least have interest. You gotta give us a little bit more information than just what the plan could be in the roughest outline. The when and the where and the who and...
I'll tell you once we agree. I want 25%.
20... No.
Again, we're gonna be shouldering the risk. You get 10%.
You
Especially
know,
considering we got a tavern that we're trying to open here.
10%
Mom and
deal.
Pop said that's a good finder's fee.
Yeah, okay. Perfect.
He's like, fuck, he just said 10%. He's like, fucking deal. That's what I wanted in the first place.
Okay.
Just like whispering that, just like, yeah, I'm a master negotiator. Crunch into apple.
You sure are, big guy.
All right,
Hi, Hazel.
so Hazel.
You hear the jingle jangles?
Hazel.
I got spells that jingle, jangle, jingle.
I pet you, don't bite me. So tell us what you know. Can't exactly do nothing unless you tell us what you know.
All right, they have this fancy ass manor that they managed to build in Dockward, of all fucking places. Yeah, it's not the prettiest. It's out of date. Doesn't look good. Anyway, what I do know is that the wife likes to volunteer at a church. I'm not religious. I forgot which one it was, but they ended up building one on their property. Only their, like, I guess friends go there. There's already a church, like a proper one that people already go to. So only their friends use it. So they pretty much just use it as like a little secret stash place in the attic there. Again, I'm not really sure about all this. It's just the shit that I hear. And when I take a walk over by there, I usually take a walk like around sunset because I like the view of the area. Except for that place, that shit's an eyesore. But I notice that they go in there every evening, come out right before sunset. Not really the place you go for worship, or times you go for worship, so there's got to be other shit there. The thing, though, is that they got, like, a fuck ton of guard dogs.
God dogs. Like, literal god dogs or like...
Literal. They're fucking like, big fucking dogs, man. I don't know what they're called. I don't know dogs. I know cats better. I don't know dogs. But these ones are, like, big, you know? Claws, teeth, big ears.
Farrell just slowly look over to Mutt.
I'm not afraid of no dogs.
Yeah, I
That's
think
right,
we got
what
a
the
bigger
fuck?
one.
You guys have a fucking dog?
Mana speaking here.
In a manner of speak, is it like part-time? Does he work here?
Part-time dog might actually be a good descriptor.
Yeah,
Looks
yeah.
towards Ashley.
Mud just nods as he finishes the apple.
I'll buy it.
You have a part-time dog? You know what? Whatever floats the boat. Anyway, they got fucking guard dogs. I'm like betting it's stashed in the church somewhere. That's where they keep all their fucking important shit. And that's pretty much it.
So they have a church. But they
On
don't
the
use it for
property.
church things.
Nope. It's on the property, behind their fence. It's a private church, which is never good. So, I'm putting like 2 and 2 together that the bad shit's in the private church.
Well, there's a bunch of god dogs and other shit around this church that nobody can go in.
Yep.
There's no guarantee there's any proof of what they've done, but I can almost guarantee there's something of value in there.
What is the church to?
Yeah, most churches don't have guard dogs.
Oh, so essentially, it's this family. Excuse me. I'm gonna call them the Collins, because name generator. So the Collins family bought a private property, brought a bunch of property in Dockward, and they converted some of that property into a large fucking manor for themselves. And on that manor, the wife essentially made a church that only their friends go to.
Yeah, but the question was, is there any known, like, god or anything that the church is, like, dedicated to, I think.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why Eldar is so sus of this church. That they only go in and out around sunset. There's no, like, insignia. It's surrounded by guard dogs along with the rest of the property.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Yeah, that shit's weird.
Well, if nothing else, it sounds like a good place to go take a look at the very least.
I can have Bird scout it out.
Should we go
Thinking there
now?
might be a way to get in. Maybe we can dress up as a friend.
Yeah, that's... You can have your bird friend there, just, take a look at a little bit more of the specifics of beyond the fence, but I think laying eyes on it ourselves is probably a good idea, too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Take it there.
and she
Yeah,
looks
let's go check
towards
it out.
Mutt, so I would think yes now.
Stakeout time!
Cool. We're going now?
Now.
Oh shit, okay. Let's go.
Not going
Actually,
in, we're going to
some
go
tea.
check out this place.
Yeah, Ashley just puts some like toast between his teeth. Just walks out.
Right. Not going not like now. It's stakeout now.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha.
We're rogues. We're not necessarily dive in head first without thinking rogues, though.
Yeah, he doesn't know you're rogues. He just knows y'all can kick ass. That's why he came to you guys. Alright. So he takes you all to Dockward. Yeah, back to the map a little bit. To over here, this area.
Can you ping it again?
And bottom. Takes you over here to this area. Not too far off from where you guys met him, but not as close to the water line as you guys were when you fought the assassin.
Mm-hmm.
But, same place. It's close enough that you can smell the ocean. Still, whenever the wind carries it, down the alleyways towards you.
Fingers
And
at
he
me.
walked... Yeah, smell the ocean. They're like, as you guys travel southward into the city, you just see the diverse mix of people just slowly and steadily become more like blue collar. Tip like half of the like 75% of the people are obviously like labor workers, and half of those people are obviously sailors. And the other half work in the taverns and the restaurants that are in this area. And he leads you down a street that's like, okay, tavern, restaurant, inn, and then just out of nowhere, just like large ass property spanning like 4 like properties, just high iron gated fence. And you just see written on like a little like plaque is Collins estate, established 2 years ago.
Hmm.
I'm not putting a year. I don't know the universe this is in, so just 2 years
I
ago.
wonder if they're home.
But I certainly don't want to be finding out looking like us, because we really don't want them to be looking at us at all, ideally. So let's just take a walk around the block, and
Yeah.
your
I
friend can
can
do a
see
flyover.
through I can see through my bird eyes. Yeah. I have a plan forming, but let's see what we get.
Okay. So you guys do a walk around?
Mm-hmm.
All of you can see from the walk around that it's essentially like 3 buildings. The first that you see is this big ass like manor. And then the second thing you see is the church. It's like decorated and it's shaped like a church, but there's no like symbol. Right? And the doors are closed. There's no like it looks like someone's idea of a church without actually being one.
Mhm.
And it's connected to the house.
Connected. Okay.
Yeah, it's connected to the house via like you can see like one connection. So it's not like an entire wall is flush. It's like there's like a hallway connecting the two. And you can see that a third building off to the side is like essentially a glorified shed. But that's like farther away on the other side. And that's what you guys can get to walking
Like,
around
how
the
many
property.
dogs are there?
What'd you say?
That's what I was gonna ask.
How many dogs are there?
Yeah, do we see dogs or guards or other things walking the estate?
As you guys walk the estate, the 3 of you can count 6 dogs. Ashley, do you send in your bird?
Yeah, overhead.
Yeah, so you send in bird overhead. Your bird sees you guys should see like 6 dogs patrolling because it's like around noon. They're just like sniffing around. One of them like barks at you guys when you guys get too close to the fence.
Mutt barks back.
It looks
I'm so
confused.
sorry, he never does this.
It all looks confused. It's like that's not supposed to happen. They're not supposed to bark back. But actually, using your bird, you can count 12 guard like dog houses littered throughout the property. Essentially in a clock formation of like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, just around the property. 12 total.
Okay. I'm going to assume that if we wait long enough, like, the doghouse at like 9 o'clock will leave, and then like 10 o'clock will open up.
The what?
Like that, like it sounds like they're in a clock formation. So I'm wondering if the dogs like patrol for an hour, go back to their house, and then the next one opens up, sort of thing.
Is there a pattern to the dogs?
How long do you guys stay there?
Well, I mean,
Hour and a half.
yeah, Pharaoh will
Okay.
do a full walk around,
Yeah.
and then we'll find someplace reasonable to sit nearby. Whether that be a crate or outside of a cafe that she can buy a mug of ale from or something.
Yeah, there's taverns everywhere in Stockport. Okay. So, observing for an hour, you guys see that like, or you guys get there at like noonish. So you guys stay there for an hour, so it's like 1 p.m. And you see 3 of the dogs kind of just like leave, and then 3 more come in. So it's constantly, so essentially, to explain this to you guys, it is constantly 6 right now at noon during the daytime. And they switch off like 3 and 3 every hour.
Mhm.
At nighttime, it might be different. It might be the same.
I imagine there would be more because it's nighttime.
And it's only dogs that we see patrolling the property, nothing else.
You see one sleeping guard man, like towards the shed in the back.
I might be able to deal with the animals pretty quickly. In fact, if I play my cards right, they might even help us.
We need to get a little bit better eyes on the windows, at least, between the church and the main manor if we can. Because we may only be seeing people go in and out around sunset to the front door of the church. Does not mean that people ain't going in and out from the side door if there's a connection.
True, true.
I think your friend can go buzz by a window.
My bird? Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you send your birds by a window, and like do you see a window to the church? Do you see a window in the hallway connecting the church to the manor, or a window to the manor? All of the above? Like,
all of the above.
all right. So right now, church is dark and currently empty until you go into the window in the hallway connecting the church and the manor. And so yeah, there's a bunch of people going from the manor to the church. And you go into the manor and there's like a dinner party on like the bottom floor.
Oh, there seems to be a party going on.
Oh, a brunch party. It's not dinner time. It's the wife's having the book club. It's a bunch of older rich ladies with glasses of mimosas and novels that none of them are actually looking at.
Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem then.
I could try and charm my way in.
I mean, you could, but you're going to be there by yourself if you charm your way in and can't get yourself back out.
Well, I can always serve as a distraction while you and Mutt go and actually get the things.
What are the things?
We don't know yet. We're going to be finding out when we go into the church.
Oh.
Which is the other thing, is we don't know exactly how long we're going to need a distraction for. Because I will tell you this, I'm more than happy to steal things, but if it weighs more than me, it's not being moved.
Ashley just gives a slow nod. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen if I get stuck with a whole bunch of charming middle-aged women?
Mutt kind of shudders.
That are half drunk on mimosas.
Farah's brows just raise slowly, and like her one eye just like looks Ashley over from head to toe, and this like trying very hard to figure out if he genuinely does not know what the problem is going to be, or if he is making a joke, and it's just like, I mean, if you want to be trapped in that type of hell, that's all on you. I don't quite know exactly the type of kink that would be, but more power to you, I suppose. Oh God, no. She just like looks distracted for a second before shaking her head.
You just thought about it.
This mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hell, if you guys raise his hand, like, fuck, I'll volunteer.
Well, the issue is less whatever sort of party they got going on right now, but more of where all the husbands are and what they are going to do.
Mm.
There was a group of men who went into the manor. Not the manor, the church.
The church. Okay.
Yeah.
So there is the implication that all of them are doing some weird shit in there. Okay.
Could just be having a church service while the ladies have their book club.
Weird shit.
The ladies are in the manor.
Mhm.
Yeah, here, I'll draw a map. This is very, very crude. So here, I'll make this easy.
Don't know
For
if you've
everyone.
moved to another page, but we have not moved with you.
I forgot, thank you. I made a circle. The manor is in the shape of a circle.
Okay. I'm about it.
Not the manor, but the property.
Yeah, the grounds.
We have, just one at like every like clock face. There is a doghouse. Not exactly to scale. This is just to give you guys like an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, imagine just like all of these are just one square essentially. I will fix them later, but essentially the church is going to be here. Then there is a hallway, and then it connects to like the manor. Oop. And then in the back corner there's like a little shed.
And what did you say about the shed? Just like looked like just like a tool shed or something?
Yeah, just,
No,
just tools.
Oh, I thought that was the church, right?
Here.
Hmm.
This is the church.
Yeah.
This is the manor.
Gotcha.
This is the shed.
Is there, just to clarify, is there an outside entrance to the church, or is it only through the hallway?
There is an outside entrance.
Okay.
There's a door.
Yeah. Well, so I'm like, it's on this side. Door to the manor. Side door to the manor. And obviously, like, doors here. And doors here. I'll say green is windows.
And is this like the church? The manor, I'm assuming, is very big, like tall, many stories, that type of stuff. Is the church several stories up, or is it more one story?
It's 2 stories.
2 stories.
First floor and like an attic / half space on the second floor.
Yeah, that kind of lofty thing that happens in churches.
Probably where we're aiming to get.
Hmm.
I feel like this shed is important somehow, though.
Yeah.
Secret tunnel.
Secret
I'll
tunnel.
remind you guys that I'm coming up with this as we go.
So, we can get into the manor. I can charm our way through. You guys get to the rooftop, hop over to the church, dip in.
You just really won't be in the crowd of old ladies, huh?
I'm just trying to use my skills to where they'd be most useful. I mean, plan B was to charm the dogs.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get buy the dogs before we do anything, because you ain't getting to the front door without an invite, unless you get past the dogs.
Well, if I get past the dogs, I might as well just stay quiet and figure out something else at that point.
Which is partially why I'm a little bit hesitant to say go ahead and go in the manor, because we don't quite know what we're going to be dealing with in the church, and I can duel a person fairly well, but if we got an entire group of people, we're going to need a few more hands on deck.
You could always set the manor on fire.
Feyre's head just like does this like little like jerk pop up motion, and just like this like blindsided blink.
Doesn't have to be the manor, but I do think, maybe set a doghouse on fire. That'll draw people. That'll draw people out, let you get into the church unseen.
I mean, I'd rather not hurt the dogs if we can.
Could always target a doghouse that's whose people are out on patrol.
But when you go all wolfy, can you talk to other dogs?
No, it doesn't work like that.
I was gonna say, if you want to, you can.
Oh yes, I can.
I'll give that to you.
Maybe. Can you go all wolfy often or for long?
For a decent amount of time.
Is it like a number of times, like how skillful you are, or?
Yeah, there is a finite number of times I can do that. Yes,
I see. And is it based on how charming you are, or how swift you are?
Feyre is just wanting to know if you could. She is fishing for. Okay, you can talk to wolves. If you need to talk to wolves and then something happens and you're not a wolf anymore, but you need to be a wolf again, can you be a wolf again?
Yes.
Okay. And so she nods slightly. Perhaps simplest solution first. Because what little I know about magic, there's a limited number of times you can be particularly persuasive with magic during a day. Looking at Ashley.
Okay.
And looks towards Mutt. So, simplest solution first, talk to the dogs.
Oh, yes, that's the simple solution.
When you have a dog, yes.
Wolf, actually.
Canine. Same language.
So we wait until dark?
Do we wait till dark?
Yeah, we can start trying to talk to them now.
I mean, I will say, the couple times that I've been, wolfy in town, people haven't really liked it.
You're not a werewolf, are you?
No.
Okay.
Werewolves don't exist.
This may be
of course
this
not.
may end up being rude, and it's not intended as such. Have you ever had somebody pretend to have you on a leash while you've been a wolf?
No, that sounds weird.
Yes, well, if they think you're a pet, they may be less
And you're
inclined
just
to
berating
kill
me about my kinks?
He's a child.
That makes it worse.
Okay, but we can try it.
Feyre looks so far beyond offended. And just shakes her head and looks towards Mutt. If anybody tries to go messing with you while you're a wolf, I promise I won't let them mess with you none. But if we can get any talking with the dogs done today, before tonight, we know if we need to go sooner rather than later.
That's wise. That's wise. Is there, DM, like a, I don't know, like an alley, like off the side of the compound here?
There's a what? An alley?
Like an alley or somewhere to duck in.
Yeah. They're essentially just like, if you look at the city of the map, they essentially took 4 buildings worth and made it a manor or property. So it's kind of just like cut and paste manor, like cut and paste Northward in the middle of Dockward. There's still alleys and shit on all sides, and taverns and inns and shit surrounding this place.
Okay, well, then Mutt will go duck into an alley and change into wolf.
And Pharaoh will give him a minute to transform
the Zelda rules.
before following with, I guess, a bit of rope to fashion a, like, slip lead, essentially. So that it looks like, as much as possible, Mutt is pet. Not random wolf walking around town.
Okay,
It's a wolf dog. It's fine.
a wolf dog. Yeah, wolves are fucking big.
It's fine.
But Farah, you guys get some weird fucking looks. People just like do a double take.
She's an eccentric sailor. She's got a bird on her shoulder. She's got a wolf on a leash.
It's a fucking look. How tall is she again? She's like what?
She's 6 foot roughly.
6 foot tall tiefling with an eye patch, like bird on one shoulder, wolf on a leash in the other hand, walking down the
Badass.
street
Next to a fox boy.
next to a fucking fox boy. They're like, what the fuck? Like, who is she? Should we be worried?
Yep. Circus is in town. We're fine.
Yeah. People. I imagine that Mutt rounds the corner first. So immediately, Mutt, you just see someone just like look, see wolf, like just like fucking just like flinch, and looks like they're about to run. Then the rest of you guys round the corner. They see wolf on leash. They're like, okay, it's not escaped. It's on a walk. Like that's like the look that you see people give as you guys are walking. I guess that lady's walking her wolf with her fox boy. The fuck? And her bird and another bird.
Feyre does not let any of it phase her. She's got poker face on.
Oh yeah, that just sells it. Like this lady is a fucking crime boss of some sort that we have never seen or heard of. It's either that or she's like, I don't know, she's someone important and or powerful.
We now have new image that we can terrorize the town with if we need to kick up a rumor. It's what we've discovered today.
Yeah, new fucking gang startup. It's all the animals.
Menagerie.
Yeah, menagerie. Miss Menagerie.
Be even better if 13 was here, because then there'd just be Cat.
Walking on 2 legs.
With like playing cards.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. You guys have not scared the public, but they are a little concerned. But after like a second glance and then process, no one pays too much attention to you guys.
It's Dockward. They've seen weirder shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I guess if they're like walking around the manor, Mutt would try to talk to some dogs.
All right. So you probably see one dog just like at the perimeter as you're walking around.
Dog also does double take.
Yeah. Dog just like goes to bark, turns around, barks at movement, sees a fucking wolf. Mutt, roll me a d20.
You got 6
Okay.
attempts at this. There's 6 of them out right now.
So the one that's closest, that sees you guys first, it's like turns, just barks at the movement, sees Wolf, sees Mutt, and Mutt, you just hear fucking like just like fucking bark and just, who the fuck are you?
Mutt will communicate in however they would. Mutt is friend.
Friend?
Nods.
Pat's back. Don't forget to wag the tail. I think that's something those dogs do, right?
Starts wagging tail. Sticks butt up in air and like lowers face like in a very like playful.
Playbow.
Oh, Playboy, yeah. Dog just like, guard dog. I say this is a Mastiff. This dog isn't like a big ass English Mastiff. And just looks at you and he just kind of just like tilts head and like slowly approaches, alarmed because still guard dog, but like this is big dog, even bigger than them. They're the big dog here. In this city, this is a big dog, and this is the even bigger dog? Question mark? Smells like dog, but also doesn't smell like dog. You just see, like, you guys just see this, like, Massa just approach slowly to the fence and just, like, stand in front of Mutt through the fence, and they're like, what's their intelligence again? I looked up their stats. Oh, a 3. You friend?
Continues in the playful pose, nodding.
Wanna play?
Like starts like jumping like at the fence in a playful way.
I can't play right now. I have to work. You're a big
Whimpers.
dog. You're a big dog. I'm a big dog.
Big play.
Big play. Like, you guys just see the tail just like start like little twitch and wiggle, and just like dog leans forward like through the fence to like sniff at Mutt. We do big play, big dog. I have a ball I stole. I hid.
Is the fence actually jumpable?
For Mutt in wolf form, you can roll for it. I'll
Okay.
let you try. Hell yeah.
Let me see. Okay, so it's +1. So what's the jump roll? It's
I'll let-
strength.
I will like give you the choice of acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, okay.
But you're wild shaped right now, so
Yeah.
It would be based off of the stat block of the wolf.
yeah.
Yes. So I've got a +2 to Dex, +1 to Strength. So if you want me to roll,
Acrobatics would be the +2.
yeah. So just So I'll just roll a D20 +2.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey.
21.
Hell yeah. How does Mutt just like fucking wolf acrobatics this way over like an 8-foot spiked fence?
Definitely gonna like take some steps back and like running jump over it.
You guys see the dog just like stare at Mutt as Mutt soars overhead and then lands on the other side of the fence. Tail wag.
Time to play.
Oh, we can play. I can. What if we have big play? I can get everyone for big play. Biggest play? Is that biggest play?
Yes, go get everyone.
Biggest play. Come, biggest play. I gotta show. I have a ball. I have a ball. Do you have a ball? I have a ball.
Look at the ball.
Yeah, I can show you the ball. I have. It's in the secret.
You should go get it and bring it to me.
I can show you the secret spot.
Oh, okay, yes. Show me the secret spot.
He like takes Mutt and he shows Mutt. Here, I shall use this token for dog. Boop. Big dog. But Mutt's obviously much bigger. It's just so it doesn't look weird. Takes you to the shed, and you guys see like away from view that looks like the dogs have dug a hole under the shed. And like the entirety of under the shed is just like dug out. And it's just full of just like stolen shit. And you can actually see that it looks like there's almost a tunnel leading out the gate and into the backyard of like a tavern next door. It takes a little bit more digging, but it's almost dug. It looks like someone tried to hide and like an unwashed dinner plate under there. And just like really tried to hide it away from all the other stuff.
Does it look like it would be possible to dig from the other side and meet this?
Yes.
Dope. Okay.
Escape tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he shows you a ball. It's like a dingy, ratty, like toy ball. He just like drops it at Mutt's feet, tail wag, and uses nose to like push it towards Mutt.
Grabs it in mouth and immediately starts running towards the church.
The chase is on. You hear bark, bark, bark. And just like all of Feyre and Ashley just hear just like bark, bark, bark. And then like a bunch more barks from like all over the fucking yard. And like, you just hear, guys, it's big playtime. Big play? It's playtime? I thought playtime stopped. No, it's playtime again. Oh my god, they have the ball. And it's just a bunch, all 12 dogs just like come out and start chasing after Mutt.
Feyre is just on the other side of the fence, has tried to keep positioned to where she can see Mutt for the most part, with wherever Mutt ends up. It just has her arms crossed and her head tilted. Not exactly sure exactly what this is going to be doing for us, but I feel like this is an accomplishment of some sort.
So, it like does Mutt reach the church like outrun the dogs a little bit?
I'll say you're a little bit faster.
Upon reaching this door, does it look like it's like locked? Like, are there chains on it? Is there like?
There's no visible outside locks.
Okay. And at this point, throws ball like over here.
Okay, yeah.
Tosses it.
Toss the ball. Just like whip your head back, toss the ball down the field. And there was just like 12 dogs chasing. It was like a mix of like Rottweilers, Mastiffs. You even had a couple of fucking German Shepherds. Just all the big fucking dogs. Just chasing Mutt. Looking small in comparison to a wolf. Just chasing Mutt. As soon as Mutt throws the ball, just zeroing on the ball. And just stampede of dogs. Just chase after the ball that's rolling down the hill.
Attempt to open the door?
I will say that Feyre and Ashley, you guys see all of the guard dogs are preoccupied. It's only an 8-foot tall fence. This is a chance if you want it.
Yeah.
Mutt's not like gonna go in. Mutt's just gonna like see if it opens.
It is locked.
Oh, it is locked?
Yeah.
Okay, then if the dogs are still not looking, Mutt is now going to try to abscond the fence over here.
I'm gonna what?
Try to jump back over the fence.
Okay, yeah, you can do it. I'll let you keep the fucking roll.
Wait, okay.
Okay. You get over the fence again. You run
Feyre's
around.
zooming around the edge to try and catch you, so that you're not the wild loose wolf.
Folds a little bit. Now I told you not to run away from me.
Oh, you made some friends, buddy?
Rejoins Gru.
You guys just witnessed all of this.
Yeah, we'll escort Mutt back to an alley so that Mutt can then tell us what Mutt has learned.
Mutt reappears from the alley, like cracking his neck, going side to side. That was fun.
I mean, it looked like he made a lot of new friends, so
Oh yeah, at least one. So there's a. Oh, are we like away from earshot right now?
well, we went back to an alley, so I'd assume so.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I didn't know if there were like close passerbys. Okay. Mutt would share about the tunnel, and that it can be dug through on the other side, and that the door to the church is locked.
So window truly is the option here. Are there windows on the second floor? In the loft area?
Yeah. I will also like to remind you all. You can just pick the lock.
Yes, but...
Okay? I just like to remind, this is the one party everyone can pick a lock.
There is a level of faith in the sleight of hand that I do not quite have. So we're gonna tunnel in and out of the property that if we mess around with a little bit, then we have either a nice entry or a quick exit that they may not be able to figure out and find very fast. So that's good.
Or we could tunnel in at night. I could try to distract dogs again while you two go inside the church.
And all the dogs are like you, so at the very least, there's a chance of that. And if you need to transform back, then maybe you'll smell close enough to the same that they won't outright try to eat you.
Yeah.
Looks to Ashley for opinion.
Did we lose a Piper?
Also, groceries may have come.
Oh.
Groceries may have come. Oh, we can take a break here.
Take
If you guys
a
want.
10-minute break and see if we reacquire a Piper.
Yeah, 10-minute break. Think about what you guys want to do, or if you guys want to try a different day to keep stakeout, or just fucking go for it. Up to y'all.
You got a loosely rogue warlock.
A loosely rogue bard. And a loosely rogue wolf. I knew these three on a heist together would be amazing. This heist encounter, I looked up like a generator. That's what you guys were rolling for earlier. What Cody rolled for was what's guarding it. Rolled trained animals, whether those be dogs. I was like, oh, this is perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking perfect. You guys did exactly what I hoped you would do. It's amazing. The guard dogs.
While we're on break, I'm gonna run my dog out real quick. BRB.
Even more dog. Hell yeah.
Another dog.
Yeah, I'm getting text messages that Hazel is not happy that I am not going downstairs.
Aw.
That's why
Spend some time.
she keeps coming up here. She's
Aw.
trying to entice me to come back downstairs and follow her.
Aw. Oh, good girl, Hazel. Give her some pets during this break.
I think she is in bed now. My mother usually goes to bed a little bit early.
Gotcha. Alright. I shall be back.
I am back.
Hello. Amy is away.
Oh, okay.
So there is chaos in Atlanta right now because
Oh no.
it is for the stupidest reason. Georgia's first Whataburger
Oh
opened
my god.
in Atlanta.
You're... Go
Nice.
on.
And so there is a line, has been a line at Whataburger that apparently goes around the building, through the parking lot, and down the street for the past 2 days.
2 days? Holy shit.
It is funny, and it makes me very happy that I'm not anywhere near it. No, Atlanta does not play when it finds a new restaurant, especially a new restaurant that is cheap and or good. Because there's a chicken place that opened near my apartment, and for at least the first 3 or 4 months, because where it was not like a drive-through, it was a stand-in line restaurant. There was a line of people standing to go to this chicken place that was at least 2 blocks long. For months. And in like the cold, wet months at that when it first opened.
People amaze me sometimes, and not always in the best way.
I think I never went to that restaurant. I always wanted to because of how many people like seem to be willing to wait that long. But because I am not willing to wait that long, I never could go.
Right.
But from what I understand, the reason why it was so popular is it was one of the only places in Atlanta that did Nashville hot chicken.
Oh, that'll do it.
Piper accidentally dozed off. Piper, sorry.
You're
We thought groceries
fine.
came.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oops.
Maybe they did
Groceries
come.
probably came.
Yeah, might want to go check that.
I completely forgot. No, they did not.
Oh.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Cool. What time is... Hold on.
I keep having to remind myself that you guys are several hours behind me. Because whenever you and Iris talk about groceries delivered, I'm like, why the fuck are you guys getting groceries delivered at 11 o'clock? Who the fuck actually is willing to deliver groceries at 11 o'clock? I'm like, oh yeah, no, you guys are like, it's like 4 o'clock there.
Yeah.
It's 6:30 now. But it was 4:30.
Yeah.
So what was the last thing you remember before you fell asleep?
Fuck, I am so sorry. You were starting to talk to the wolves.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
Mutt managed to distract the dogs. We have discovered that there is a tunnel that they dug out underneath the shed. And that there's a tunnel that reaches partially under the fence that could towards a tavern. That could very easily and very quickly be fully linked. So there's a secret in and out to the property that we could theoretically get to. The door is not chained or bolted or anything, but it is locked. So the only options are picking the lock or through the windows.
Okay.
There are windows on the second floor. So if we want to try and go high, we can. And the dogs like Mutt enough that Mutt is fairly confident that he can distract them for Ashley and Feyre to get by, should we want to do that.
Alright, let's do it.
We are now waiting on Amy.
Okay.
And theoretically, if Mutt has to go back to human, Mutt will smell the same, so maybe Mutt has a chance of not being mauled by dogs.
Theoretically.
Maybe.
But I think
or
I can...
confuse them long enough that he can get away.
I think I've got it for an hour, so hopefully that'll give you guys enough time to get in and...
Yeah, that should give us enough time to get in and out. It's more a concern of, like, if you desperately need to do something that you can't do as a wolf.
Fair point.
It is funny having updated the internet, how fast things are moving that I did not realize were going very slow before.
I mean, your mic has been perfect the entire time.
Thank God. That's why I just logged off yesterday, because I was reaching the point where I was frustrated enough that I was going to start snapping at all of you, and it was not your fault. I was like, I'm gonna turn into a bitch very quickly, and let's not.
Well, I'm glad it's fixed. Sorry, I'm now munching on coffee cake.
Coffee cake.
It's so good. So much butter.
I did something I should not have done yesterday and went to Aldi's during my lunch break. All of the German Christmas imports are in now, and it's an issue. So much German gingerbread.
I love Aldi's.
I like it because it's one of the only places I can find my European goods that you can't find anywhere else. And they're cheap, considering.
Yeah, that's the part I like them for. Although I don't think they exist out here. I haven't found any if they do.
Possibly, because Aldi's is... It is a chain, but it's a very slowly spreading chain.
Let's see. Nearest Aldi's. San Bernardino, California. It's the closest.
D&D meme. She's trying so hard to act chaotic evil, but it's clear at this point her true alignment is disaster moron.
Disaster moron.
So you and me, Piper, are gonna have a conversation now that it's clicked what you're trying to reference with characters and shit.
Oh yeah, I'm down for it.
I got 4 Kabbalah books on my bookshelf currently.
Should give you an idea of some stuff.
Which, I don't know if you want me to, but there's this little 3 or 4 minute video that goes through and describes all of the virtues and everything. It's like this very bare bones first baby step to Kabbalah, but it does pronounce everything.
Maybe, honestly.
I doubt you want to try to do full true pronunciation, but if you're trying to get close, it might be useful.
True.
Let me see here. Where did I tuck it away? This one. Piper. There.
I know in the morning I'm gonna look at your message and be like, why the fuck did Z send me this?
The unfortunate side effect of using Hebrew words is that there is an uncomfortable amount of like phlegm at various points.
Yeah, that's very true.
So it's not necessarily always the most fun to just throw out there in the middle of otherwise standard English.
It's amusing though.
Although, now that I will remember the names much more clearly with the true pronunciation, but the unfortunate word association has been linked and logged in my brain and it will not go anywhere.
That's understandable.
It is still Chessman and Gerber.
That is fine. Ugh.
I feel like Amy has been stolen.
Amy napped.
Oh. Amy has been away for much longer than she should be.
Somebody say
Mhm.
nap.
Not
Mind
Piper
if I
nap.
do. Don't mind if I do. If you want to talk about it now while we wait for Amy, got nothing else. Got nothing else to talk about.
Question is, do you... Well, speak of the devil.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys can talk about the thing. What's going on? Is everything okay?
We're good.
We're good.
I'm concerned.
There's nothing bad.
It's nothing about you. It's just I have been clued into things that Piper has been doing. In Piper's campaign, not in this campaign.
Oh, about the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We can talk about that after. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm so down for that. Alright.
Assuming I'm awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no groceries. There was nap Piper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I assumed groceries.
No, apparently those have been delayed by 2 hours, according to others.
Well, did the nap help a little?
I didn't mean to nap, if that makes
Yeah.
if that answers your question.
Okay. Alright. Are we ready to get back into it?
Yes.
Piper, are you aware of what happened?
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys are all together. Mutt has relayed all the information. The dogs are still chasing the ball. They have taken Mutt's lead, and when one gets it, they toss it.
They're
And
playing with
all
themselves.
Exactly. Mutt has taught them how to how to make themselves play
Cut out the
fetch.
middleman.
Who needs a human? Play fetch with yourself and your boys. That's what
Yep.
Mutt's taught them.
Be your own dog.
Well, if all that true, all you said is true, Mutt, then I think the best thing might actually be to try and finish that tunnel, because if nothing else, it's a nice, easy way to get out, away from sight, and potentially in such a way that nobody's going to be following us.
This
And
is
you
true.
said it leads to a tavern, right?
Backyard.
You said a tavern.
Yeah.
Backyard of a tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a dirt tunnel into a tavern. It's
But
a dirt tunnel into backyard of tavern.
it's still safer than being on property.
Yep.
Because we can blend in at a tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So Farah is all for going and finishing tunnel real fast.
Mutt supports that
I'm
decision.
down.
All right. Yeah. You guys enter the tavern. but you know like where it leads. You're able to like get a sense of it. And it's just your fucking run-of-the-mill tavern. You know? It's not the yawning portal. But it's about you'd expect from a pretty decent tavern in Dockboard. And there's like some outdoor seating. And there's just like some outdoor seating in the backyard, like patio area with like a little garden. There's just like one little old lady, like very slowly eating like a Cobb salad on the back deck. But other than that, it is empty.
Figure looks around, sees old lady, looks to Ashley, gestures to old lady.
Just glares. You do know I was joking when I said that, yes?
But see, the problem is you don't say it, so chop chop.
What, is she just guarding it?
Well, we need her not to be raising no type of fuss once we start digging. Unless you would prefer to do the manual labor.
What do you want me to do exactly? How do you want me to get her to leave?
You don't have to make her leave. You can just talk to her and keep her focused on you and not us.
Oh, I mean, I can do that easily. Find an easier way to do that. I will offer to just put on a show for the bar.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Do the classic of, hey, I need some quick cash. I'll put on a performance real quick.
Yeah, I will say that is the indoor portion of the tavern. This is outdoor seating in the backyard.
You'd have to get old lady inside to watch show.
Mm-hmm. I will tell you guys that she's just kind of focused on her salad at the moment. And just very slowly eating her salad.
Oh, well, I mean, I can take care of that. I just use my mage hand to knock the salad.
Oh my god.
So Ashley does not have a kink for middle-aged and old ladies. Ashley has a kink for torturing and abusing old ladies.
Look, modern problems require modern solutions.
Rather than take 2 minutes to talk to her, you just fucking slap her salad onto the fucking floor.
All you had to do is have a conversation with her.
I'm not telling you to flirt with her. Jesus Christ.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Figure just blinks. And the head whips back around to Ashley. And you just see her like throw her hands up and continue towards where the tunnel is supposed to be.
Yeah, fucking Ashley, just like to confirm, do you slap the salad onto the floor?
Well, my mage hand's invisible, so make it look like she like dropped it. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Obviously, I know that it's invisible and all that, so you don't get caught. But do you slap the salad?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. She just like you just see her just like pause. Her salad's not on the table. She looks down. She like takes off her little old lady glasses, cleans them, puts them back on.
Kind of feel bad.
What'd you say?
That I kind of feel bad now.
She was just eating a fucking salad. She just like looks up.
Like granny years old.
Yeah, she's a little old lady.
No. I'm sorry,
said.
Granny.
She just like, what happened to my salad?
You should feel bad.
I do kind of feel a little bad.
Go help the old lady. Talk to the old lady like we were supposed to.
No.
You just see her just like start to get up and just like pull out a fucking cane and just look down at her salad. And just like,
All right, I'll go buy her a salad. God. Twist my heart.
So she like got up and she's just like, oh, that's not good. She like starts making her way inside. You join her out of guilt and buy her a salad. She's like, sees you, and you know that old lady thing of like, she did not introduce herself to you. You didn't introduce yourself to her, but she sees you in the same area, so she just starts talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, the wind these days are crazy. The salad just fell. It's my favorite salad too. It's the cob. Have you had the Cobb salad?
Oh, yes, I've had the Cobb salad before. It's lovely.
You need to get another salad. I was just started on that one. I need to get another one. I gotta tell them that there's a draft at the table.
Let me take care of that, ma'am. I'll order for you. Yeah. It's not fair that your salad got so rudely robbed by the wind.
The wind these days. Climate change might be real. I didn't believe it, but now I might.
Been telling them that for ages.
Yeah, and she'll just like, she's just using her cane to walk into the tavern as she's telling Ashley that the wind knocked her salad on the floor. She'll get a salad and she's gonna sit inside now because damn, the wind. It's windy out there. So you just very easily order her a salad and just fucking park her at an indoor table.
Feyre is digging.
She gives Ashley, you get candy from the old lady as a thank you.
Wait, I get what?
A piece of candy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The hard candy
Granny
that
candy.
old folks keep in their pockets at all times.
The little strawberry things. I
Yeah.
love those. I
Yeah.
love those.
You get a couple little strawberry things, and she's just like, try the Cobb salad.
And butterscotch.
And during this time, we're just digging.
Yes.
It takes like 5 minutes for Ashley to like park the old lady. She has a lot of words to say about climate change. And yeah, you guys are digging by the time Ashley joins you. It doesn't take too long. It's probably like 10 minutes of digging. 15. Because like you do gotta like start the hole, but it's only like a foot of dirt you gotta move before you guys start. You meet like the end of the tunnel.
And I'm assuming the tunnel, once we meet it, is roughly large enough to kind of scoots our way through, whether that be actually crawling or like crab walking.
Oh yeah, it's crawl tunnel. All of you can fit, you just gotta crawl.
Okay.
If giant wolf can fit in tunnel, average person can fit.
Alright.
So, escape tunnel has been finished.
I'll poke my head through and look at the opening where all the stolen shit is. Is there anything interesting in the stolen shit cave?
I'm telling you right now, I'm basing this off of whenever I look under my bed.
Oh, so it's what Sailor thinks is valuable.
Yeah, it is what these 12 guard dogs think is valuable and what they want to keep. They dug out this little hidey hole. It is actually giant fucking. It's the entirety of the shed, but just under it that they have dug out. And it's just full of random shit that a dog would find valuable. You know, like empty can, peanut butter jar that's been licked clean, a couple of toys here and there. It looks like some socks.
One random shoe. One singular random shoe.
A single random shoe, someone's hat that's been chewed. You know, literal garbage.
Okay.
You know, if you were a dog, this place would be like heaven. This would be the heist right here if you were a dog. Alas, you are not a dog. So this is just hidey hole secret entrance for you guys.
So, figure go back out, cover other end of hole, and wait until night.
I'm fine with that.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. Yeah, you guys do exactly that. Where do you guys wait? Do you guys wait at the tavern? Do you guys wait somewhere else and come back?
Might as well wait at the tavern. Ashley's got a friend there.
Yeah.
Well, she's
Mm.
actually a really nice lady. Really, really passionate about the weather.
See, and here you got all pissy about me telling you to go talk to the old lady. You should just talk to her from the first place.
I was like, I didn't want to get like wrapped up in like a granny story, but actually, right now, since they're passing time, granny story sounds pretty legit right now.
You go to Granny Story?
Yeah, no, I gotta get a story from back in the day.
Oh man, you go to Granny Story. All of you are welcome to join for Granny Story.
Feyre will sit nearby and kind of listen, but Feyre is also going to try and make an extra couple of coins.
I mean, yeah, same. I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
perform. I'm gonna
Oh,
perform.
I mean,
I'm just gonna try to keep an eye on the hole.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
covered the hole when we got back out. I imagine with like a random
Mhm.
crate lid or something.
yeah, you guys found something. You like moved a potted plant in front of it, at the very least.
Genius.
Yeah. So you guys have a couple of hours, so you guys can definitely gamble and or perform and or get Granny Story. Heldar also pops in with you guys just to vibe because he's part of this heist too now. Not really, but he likes to think he is.
He can be our
Yeah, he's
eyes
taken
on
to-
this end of the tunnel and the distraction to keep people away from the tunnel.
yeah,
You're a scapegoat.
he is he's like straight up literally just scout. He's not doing anything because he's just a commoner. So he's just a lookout for you guys. So yeah, both of you, if you're going to try to gamble or perform, you can roll me performance and roll me gambling, I guess. Your tool? Playing card set.
Playing card. So that would
Yeah,
just
start
be
of the
with
game.
my proficiency and straight proficiency.
Yeah, what stat would that be?
I would argue either charisma or dex.
Your choice.
Are going
Either
to be the
choice.
same addition.
Okay. How do you want to flavor? Is she fast with her hands, or is she
30-20.
Feyre tends to try and gamble by distraction before she tries to genuinely cheat. So she talks a lot and talks fast to confuse people and make them not think about their cards or what she's putting down. So she just starts talking.
Hell yeah. Can we get a little snippet?
We get a
what
granny
it might be
story
like.
from Farah.
So
Just imagine.
this is one time off the Isles of the Moon. You know, a little bit, 60, 70 nautical miles off the shore. And I swear to God, I told these boys that they were not supposed to go out at night because there's these little things that go around singing and, you know, they just, you know, for some reason, men just go diving off the side of the cliff. And they decided they wanted to hear it anyway. And their stupid asses start trying to go off the side of the, well, not the cliff, but the boat. And starts telling the story of the time that she had to hog tie 3 sailors to the deck because they wanted to
Goddamn.
go after A mermaid.
God damn. All right, roll.
This is not gonna be good.
Hell
Hey! Was it 22?
Hell yeah. All right. Fuck. This is, what is it? Plus. Okay,
+9 for me for a dirty 20.
gotcha.
Do you want me to just add a custom gambling skill for Farah?
If you want to. You can go ahead.
I'll do that. I'll work on that.
Okay, what does Ashley play?
Ashley plays on his violin, of course. And he plays a jaunty piano melody on his violin.
Huh. Nice. All right. Mutt, what are you doing?
I assume just enjoying the company.
Mm-hmm. Do you hear a story from Grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah, she tells you an old story about how back in the day, Doc Ward wasn't like this at all. You know, Doc Ward was mostly just the docs.
Like what?
Yeah, just how, like, yeah. She used to be a sailor, but she gave up that life to settle down in Dock Ward. Back when it was just the dock, she was the first person to live in Dock Ward.
Wow.
Hmm. She gives this fucking elaborate fucking story, and she just Mutt is like young looking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get fucking pinch on cheek, and just keeps getting fed. She keeps pulling candy out of fucking nowhere, little strawberry candies. And then she just keeps on just handing over to Mutt whenever she pinches his cheek before she launches into another story. Ashley, I rolled separately for both of you, and it's just coincidence that they both totaled out the same. Ashley, you play a nice melody, a nice song, a little like jaunt, and you get a lot of tips. And people just start fucking like coming around. It's like drop, you have like a little tip jar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They just start putting in a little tip jar, and you end up getting 23 gold.
Hell yeah.
And Farah, your story ends up distracting the person who's just like, it's really, really into it. And they're like, oh my god, you were able to like hogtie 3 sailors? Like, why weren't you affected? Holy shit. And you end up winning 23 gold because they end up like not calling, like just getting so distracted by you that they just don't play their hand right at all. They like lean forward and you're able to see their hand because they're so engrossed. Like, and then what happened? And you just see that if this was poker, he's got like 2 3s and a king, and just like 1 4. So like he don't got shit.
Horrible.
Yeah, he's got a pair and that's it. But he was like bluffing, acting like he's got a fucking like 5 straight. Like, nah, he don't got shit. So both of you get 23 gold. Mutt,
Yes.
Mutt, you get coupons.
Awesome.
You get like a shit ton of candy, and Mutt, you get like a bunch of coupons. Apparently, this old lady owns like a bakery over in North Ward.
Ah.
And
I know where we're getting our food from.
Yeah.
she just gives you the equivalent of 23 golds worth of fucking coupons of whatever baked good you'd like.
Oh, nope.
You realize now that you've given us coupons, you must make this NPC more fleshed out because we will be visiting for more food.
Fuck. Oh man, I'm just shooting myself in the foot, huh? You know what? I can roll with the punches, right? Alright. So the time passes, you all get your money and or coupons. and or friend and or sugar rush from the fucking candy. And nighttime has fallen. It is sunset, and like clockwork, Heldar comes and he joins you guys at your table, and he says that, yeah, the group has just exited from the church.
Well, sounds like a good time to get going then.
Yep.
Time for a night service.
Voltan stands up, heads towards tunnel.
Alright. So he said he counted 3 men and 3 women leaving. I will tell you that, Ashley, your bird saw a total of 6 men and 6 women.
Okay.
So half of them are gone. The other half are still somewhere, either in the manor or the church or both.
And the 6 that he saw leaving left the property completely.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like, they gone. Yeah, you guys go towards your secret tunnel, and the property is quiet. It looks like the dogs got reeled back in to doing their job.
For now.
They're no longer playing.
For now.
Mm.
So then I guess Mutt will lead in the tunnel.
Yes.
Right. You guys all go into the tunnel, and Tavern's in full swing. Ashley has livened the place up. People don't notice at all that through the window, 3 people are just going down a hole that wasn't there before.
Drop crate lid back on top of tunnel as they go back, as last one goes through.
And you all go through the tunnel, and all of you just see the fucking treasure trove of dog treasure under the shed. And you guys are all under the shed. You don't see any dogs under here. It is quiet. Are you all stealthing? If so, roll stealth.
For
Piper
now.
it's time doing groceries, so
What?
But
I'm
has groceries.
getting the groceries mid chatting, so I am not at the laptop.
Do you want me to try to roll for you, Piper?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
I'm at a +5.
I can try to roll.
I'm at a +5, so just roll a 20.
Alright, you can roll if you'd like to.
Hee.
Okay, so
And I've not rolled mine yet. Where's my stealth?
14.
Oh,
Holy shit, a crit!
Sarah is a shadow. Mutt got a dirty 20.
Goddamn, okay. Yeah, I imagine that Ashley is just not used to being in dirt.
Oh, getting soiled everywhere.
Like, I just did my nails. Now there's dirt under them. I need a new manicure.
You know how much a manicure for these nails costs?
Go fucking get your manicure tomorrow. Shush.
Ugh.
But you all emerge under the shed. What do? It dark and quiet, and you're all very quiet. Feyre is successfully shushed Ashley before you all got under the shed.
Okay, so we're at the doggy treasure trove right now,
Mhm.
right?
Yep, under the shed.
We're
Before
here.
Mutt's gonna peek out from under the shed and see
Does
where
Mutt
dogs are.
dark vision?
So as a dog, no.
Are you a dog right now, or are you...
Oh, well, I just assumed that, like, when I got in the tunnel, it would transform.
Oh, you can say that. I just didn't know if you were or
Sorry.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good.
No dark vision.
No dark vision. Okay.
However,
Is it-
nose does work.
Nose does work. You can try to sniff if you'd like.
I would very much like to do that.
Roll perception. I think sniffing you have advantage, right?
Yes, and I'm so thankful I do. 16.
Okay. You see that there are a lot of dogs active right now. In the daytime, there are only 6 active at a time. But you can just smell at night. It's that same smell of when the stampede was chasing you for the ball. It's just like 12 fucking dogs around here. And they're pretty much staying centered like around here, just like centering around the building. Forming just like walking, patrolling, sniffing. Just the like building.
And there's not gonna be like they're so staggered that it would be impossible for us to make it to the church from here.
You can try to get past 1 or 2, but they are spread out well enough. Here, I can try to fucking where the fuck?
No, you're good. You're good. I think I understand. Okay, so Mutt's just gonna turn around whoever's next underneath the shed, give them a look, and then take off towards the opposite direction of the church. And let out a little howl. Like a little howl that wouldn't disturb people indoors, but that a dog would definitely hear. You know what I mean?
This is essentially what it is.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
12 dogs.
Time to distract.
So you let out a howl?
So what I want to do is start running towards the opposite side of the manor that the church is not on.
Here?
And yeah, over there, and not a howl, but just make noise that wouldn't disturb people indoors, but that the dogs would definitely hear, you know?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I got you. So you take off. And yeah.
Wait. Can I make one amendment?
Yes.
Is that ball underneath the shed? Was it returned?
Yes, it was.
I want to grab it.
I'll give you one even better, Cody. It's a squeaky ball.
Oh my god. Instead of letting out any noise from myself, just squeaking that thing over and over.
You take off. You just take off running to the right.
Yes.
Oh man, you just see all of the dogs' necks on the left. You just fucking snap. And you just hear just almost at the same time, ball. And you see the dog from that you met earlier, just big friend, dog, back, friend, playtime, ball. And all of these fucking dogs on the right or on the left, just fucking put your token where you're going, because they're following you again.
Over here.
Alright, you round it up. I'll say that you got these ones. I'll say that this guy's over here. We got all the ones that were in this area here.
Bet.
And they're all following you over here.
Bet. Fly now, you fools.
Yeah. Feyre will wait until she feels like there's enough dog paws that have gone past. And then her head will pop out. She does have dark vision.
Yeah.
Does it seem like the coast is clear for a relatively straight shot to the church?
Yes. The dogs have just rounded the corner. You just hear the squeaks, the echoes of the squeaky toy in the distance.
So she will scurry out, assuming Ashley is following hot on her
Yeah.
heels,
Yes.
and beeline for the church.
All right. Yeah, you got a fucking nat 20. So, as you fucking beeline in, Ashley's hot on your heels, I want you to tell me how Feyre, like, dead runs, how she perfectly avoids the guard posted right here. I'll tell you that she does, because I did mention there's a guard by the shed. That nat 20 from you sneaking in, I'm just gonna let it carry over. How does she maneuver herself and Ashley perfectly around the guard? The guard is none the wiser.
She is very, very sure-footed. She's a duelist and a sailor. Like, she can find the right place to step at almost any given time. And so she's just managing to find exactly the right spots where there's no stones that are gonna turn over, there's no thing she's gonna step on to, like, make a crunch sound. And she's just like, if you move with determination and you don't hang around, they're not gonna spot you.
Oh.
And so she has this very much a set path. She kind of, like, winds once or twice to get around something that not really easy to see, but something she feels like is that, like, there's a reason that there's a bump in the ground there. Let's not. And just beelines and hopes that Ashley follows her steps.
With Ashley's help, with Feyre's help, Ashley, you're able to just, like, follow her footsteps. And just like one step behind her, maybe two at some points, where you don't expect her to veer right all of a sudden. But you're able to get to the church door, and the guard, you're able to get there in the time that it took the guards, like, lazily looking towards the fence, looks back towards the house, looks back towards the fence, smoking a cigarette.
Tell me he didn't go chasing after all the dogs that just took off.
I mean, it happened earlier. He already chased them down once. he does not get paid enough to chase them down twice. That's a lot of dogs in one day.
Go in.
So, is there any type of window or peek through or anything that we can get from the front?
The front?
Mm-hmm.
So the green are windows.
I know that they're the windows, but, like, is there, like, a window in the door or something?
Yeah, there's a little one.
Can Feyre look inside and see if there's anything concerning?
Anything concerning? I mean, excuse me. There's essentially like an empty church, but there's like an sort of altar, no symbol again. And there is a door that looks like it leads to the upstairs, and there's like a soft light coming from under that door. But there's nothing else. The church itself is empty.
So Feyre will turn towards Ashley and just kind of, thieves can't sign language, people upstairs.
Nods.
And I guess we're gonna try the door. See if we can pick the lock before something comes this direction.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Roll.
Do you want those honors, Piper, or me?
What's your sleight of hand?
5.
Mine is also 5.
Because we are the Dex's second group.
Yep. Okay. Let's see
You
what
guys
we got.
doing-
There you go.
Ashley,
24.
you know this lock. This lock is all the fad in North Ward.
I'm not gonna tell you how I know that, but he reaches into his silk glove, and pulls out just like a couple lockpicks from it.
Don't worry, like, yeah, you know it, just so long as you get this one open and you don't pick any of the locks in the tavern.
I make no promises. And open.
Yeah. swings open. It's a dark church. Pews are empty. There's just like, like a podium that the person just like stands at. Pretty unremarkable, pretty plain. It's weird. You do see two doors. One essentially like over here where the purple mark Z-Mate is, leads to like, you assume that would lead to stairs that go up, and then the orange door leads to the hallway to the manor, the one to the right. And Mutt,
Yes.
what are you doing? You've led the dogs. You want to like just circle around and get all of them? Like, what is your plan here?
No,
got-
I want to attract them to that back corner, and then, I guess what happens when they reach me?
Host
Okay.
the Olympic Games.
All right, so you want to lead all of these guys to the back corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they're all there with you now. They all reach you. They just look at you. You just stop with the ball.
I mean, yeah, I assume
Yeah.
I'm kind of cornered, so.
Yeah. Oh, are you still squeaking it when you get to the corner?
I imagine when I reach, like, this doghouse, like,
Mhm.
once the last dog has rounded this corner, I would stop squeaking it.
Okay. 1 second.
You have the full attention of half of these dogs, at least.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because if you want, you can try to squeak and get these guys' attentions too. Do you want
I
all
mean,
of
if
the
I can
dogs'
see them,
attention?
if I can see them, yeah, I'll try to get them too.
Yeah, I
Have you
was gonna say,
seen
what?
those Greyhound races where, there's a little thing on the ball running around the track? And the Greyhounds are chasing. That's you. You're the thing.
So much.
Bet.
You, you're just surrounded by dogs now.
And you have their full attention, but it's not on you, it's on the ball in your mouth. So every time your head turns, all of their heads follow.
Ball.
Yeah, there is a little bit of
Ball.
attention on you and some curiosity of like, is this new friend? But also ball. He has the ball.
Come to me, my progeny.
Yeah, but you have just like by the time you stop and you get like you peek your head around the corner, you squeak some more, you get the rest of them's attention. You are surrounded and cornered by big ass dogs, 12 total.
You have pack now.
Are they? So they're literally just looking at the ball, like they've stopped.
Like their attention is going back and forth between big friend, ball, friend, ball, friend, ball.
I suppose.
All of them are just like at like rapt attention, just like frozen, tails twitching, staring at you, and then the ball, and then you, the ball.
I will do like a sea lion or some shit and like toss it directly up and then like headbutt it so that it goes like straight up. And then I'm gonna move.
Oh my, you would do that. All of them just like start and jump towards you. And they try to jump above you.
Figured that would happen. I'm gonna try to cut behind this doghouse here.
Dive, Mutt, dive!
Make a deck save to not get literal dog piled.
Alright, deck save.
You're going to die, my dude.
No, it's good.
You see, wolf satch, remember?
15.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
Dive.
Yeah, so the first two that act are the ones that are closest to you, one right here and one right here. And they both dive right above you for the ball, and they just crash into each other. And then as soon as they move, midair. Everyone else follows suit, and everyone just dive piles right for you. But Mutt, as Wolf, you were able to just fucking barely wiggle your way out and scrape by, and just like dash around to just cut around where they all went. And you see, it is just a pile of just 12 giant fucking dogs, all looking for the ball. You just hear like a sorry, ow, tail, ball, no, that's my tail.
And did I manage to get
You managed to just barely get out of the dog pile.
bet. Okay, I'm gonna go to this corner, or well, I guess like here-ish, to try and see if access has been granted, or if I need to stall longer.
You can see Ashley and Farah have gotten in.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna continue to try to also go in.
So Mutt's gonna be joining you guys in a bit. You guys just hear, like, it's a little unnerving. You guys heard some barking, right, in the distance, and then total silence. And then whines and yips and barks all of a sudden.
And then all of a sudden the sounds of claws on stone, and it's like, oh shit. Oh, that's
Yeah.
just Mutt.
Yeah. Wolf rounds a corner, and you're just like, oh, okay, good.
That one's ours.
Yeah. Okay, but you guys are inside. All of you roll me perception inside. This is gonna be looking with your eyes.
Oh, I need to roll a d20. Ooh.
All right. What's your modifier, Piper?
2.
Gotcha. All right. Fire.
Mm.
Looking around, you see that the podium right in front of the stairs, it has a leather-bound book on it that looks a little odd. You're not sure. It's not what you guys came here for. But it's something. And with a 22, you notice that there is a very, very, very fine tripwire on it.
Tripwire heading towards the door?
Nope, just on the book.
On the book.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you guys see book on thing. It looks kind of important. Farah, you notice there's a tripwire on it.
Can I try to, like, follow the tripwire to see what it is connecting to? What would be unleashed?
It's kind of connects to the sorry. It connects to the podium. We see there. It looks like there's something. It connects to something inside the podium.
Hmm. And but I can go like all the way around the podium and not.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it's very clearly rigged to do something when the book is opened.
Or touched. Or more specifically, moved or opened.
Okay. Pharaoh will kind of silently point that out to the others. And if I examine the book a little bit closer without touching it, is there like any writing on it or anything?
Just 1 second.
You can't say no.
No, I know. I just forgot like the thing. Where the fuck is this? Oh my god. All right. Fuck it. Closing book. Does Favor speak Infernal?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
She has Aquan, Common, and Infernal.
Damn.
It is in Infernal. And I don't know how to pronounce this. Fuck, how do you pronounce this? I'll Google real quick.
Put it in chat.
Here we go. You just see written in Infernal. It's a black leather book, and it written in Infernal, just like scratched into the leather, is a deep red Asmodeus? Asmodeus?
Asmodeus. Oh boy.
Mhm.
Feyre has another one of the strong reactions where the temperature drops around her by a couple degrees. And she just frowns very, very darkly. And slowly shakes her head at the others. So like the very clear communication of like, that's not good.
So Ashley is going to take a dagger and like cut a hollow into the podium to see what's working with the trap mechanism.
Okay. How technologically savvy is Ashley?
He knows that things go into things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You know, Ashley, just sitting, taking a few minutes. You don't know how. You just see a lot of mechanisms, but you see something. It looks like oil. It looks like something like oil. Yeah, you just get the vibe, considering you see something that can start a fire, that this thing will explode.
I have an idea. Could I have my mage hand keep the tripwire taut? So like if you were to remove it, it wouldn't snap?
It's going to be a sleight of hand roll. And mage hand is not forever. You're going to have to secure it. You're going to have to have help.
I just need to have it there long enough for us to get out of the church.
Yeah.
I think Mage Hand is only a 10-minute thing, though.
Yeah.
So
That's
whatever
enough
we
time
need
for
to...
us.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't quite know what's going to happen upstairs.
Alternatively, I could just use mage hand to remove the flasks of oil.
Honestly, that would be my first instinct, is to try and remove the oil.
Yeah.
Because, number one, that prevents boom. And number two, then you have oil.
Yeah, free oil.
Oh, true.
Yeah, okay. So I'll do that then. I'll remove the oil.
Okay. You have to, like, take time to chisel a hole?
Yeah.
You have to get the oil out?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it is a very delicate system, so roll me a sleight of hand. You all can help him, though.
We can study this podium and keep it upright and
Yeah.
everything.
So you can roll with advantage with the other two helping you.
Okay. My sleight of hand is at a +5, so let's see. Okay. I'll take the 23.
Yep. Okay, yeah, you're able to get all the oil out. There are like 4 flasks of oil in there.
Nice. I give a thumbs up to Thera.
So as soon as Feyre will kind of poke her head around just to do a double take and make sure, not so much that she distrusts Ashley, but just a second set of eyes. Make sure there's not any other things that look explodey inside.
Farah, second set of eyes, you see it looks like there's an old school alarm that would also be triggered.
Hmm.
Point that
Something,
out.
yeah, just like, it's one of those like old school, just like metal thing hits other metal thing that would be triggered along with bursting out the flame, the oil, and lighting them.
Is it like old school, but like delicate enough that she can just reach in and like snap off the little
Yeah.
hammer?
Yes. It
Like-
does not take much at all. The very dangerous part that Ashley already took care of was the oil.
Yeah, she just wants to make sure this is silent, so she snaps off this little hammer,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
she'll take book.
You take book and you just hear like a little click as the tripwire snaps, but nothing happens.
That's what we came here for.
I don't quite know if it is, but she will carefully open the book
Mhm.
and just flip through a page or two, not reading, but seeing if it looks like it's proof and information or if it's something else.
It's something else.
Okay, she'll shake her head very quickly and like tuck it in one of her bags for this is a later figure this out.
We could still make a pretty penny off of that.
I don't think this is necessarily something we need to be selling around town, but we can have this discussion later.
Peanuts. It's probably upstairs where they are.
And there's just a sigh and a nod. And Vera will progress very slowly and carefully towards the door, because now that we know that there are tripwires.
Mm-hmm. You don't find or trigger anything as you get to the door, but you do see like a soft candlelight coming from under the door.
She pauses for a second, and she looks towards Mutt and taps her nose and points towards the door. Like, can you smell anything in there?
Instantly, nose to floor, like at the crack of the door, trying to sniff inside the room.
I'm sorry. Anyone who owns a dog knows how fucking cute and obvious that is. And nothing's gonna happen in game. It's just I know on the other side of this door if someone was there, they just like hear and see Snoot. just like just, roll me perception with advantage because smell.
Nope.
And hearing.
Oh my gosh.
Advantage.
What?
Oh,
What?
Sounds like you need to be rolling
Sorry.
on D&D Beyond and not on
Yeah.
Roll20.
yeah.
My
use
sniffer's
D&D
broken.
I'll
But
let-
D&D
I've
Beyond
been
is my...
I've been burned by Roll20. You can roll D&D Beyond. If anyone in this server
Are you...
understands.
I literally got a 4.
Roll
Oh my
again.
God.
Oh, you got 2 4s again?
You
Sir.
get another fucking 4.
I got worse. Sorry, the nose is broken tonight, y'all. As much
Yeah?
as this wolf can, the wolf shrugs.
Here's the thing, right? Mutt. Wolf form, you are a fucking hunter. You are a wolf. You can smell anyone from so far away. Right? And he's like, oh, I got this, right? You sniff under the door. Sniff, sniff, sniff. You're like, what? And you realize, oh my god. They refurbished their floors recently. You just fucking do the loudest fucking sneeze of just floor cleaner. You just got a big whiff of that.
You smell like kids love the taste of cinnamon toast.
Like fucking pine sol. You just got a fucking nose full of pine sol.
Feyre just freezes for a second and waits and listens because loud dog sneeze would theoretically make people move.
True.
If there are people to move.
Mm-hmm. You'll probably hear a little bit of creaking. And you'd probably just hear someone from upstairs just mutter, "Ugh, the dogs are at it again." Gotta get a trainer back in here tomorrow.
But it is very distinctly upstairs.
Yes.
Okay. Is the door locked?
Nope.
So, very, very slow, very careful. Open as soon as there's a hint of any type of creak or squeak or anything, she stops. But otherwise, opens the door to the stairs.
Since I have established this place has been recently refurbished, the hinges have been greased. Got pine sol on the floorboards, got WD-40 on all the hinges. You're good.
And she will slowly... Is it like staircase in middle of room, or like staircase in like between two stone walls up to another door or something?
Up to a room. There's no door at the top, but it is staircase between two stone walls.
She will go far enough up the stairs so that she can just kind of peek over to try and get a like lean forward onto the stairs, so she is like almost like on her stomach on the stairs, but enough that she can peek over and get a idea of what's going on.
All right. You see what looks like an makeshift office space. There's a man sitting at a desk. His back is to you. And he's just like sitting at a desk, writing papers and stuff. And you see he hands like a fucking blank manila folder to another man who was just like leaning on the side, standing next to the desk, who then walks across the room and then goes and like opens up like a big like safe and then puts the folder in before closing it and just plopping on a couch, both of them facing away from the stairs. But they both seem to be just like chatting.
And then they are the only ones that I can see.
Yes. I will say that like it's like a loft area. You can see they're the only people in here.
Okay. So Feyre will scooch back down to where she cannot be seen from the room, turn to the others, and relay that there's two people. And that they're not looking. And just kind of look towards Ashley, since Ashley's the one that can communicate at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And just like fight or sneak, essentially. Like,
Sneak. If they're looking away, yes, bye.
I don't know that we're going to be able to get to the safe and back without them noticing.
I can use Mage Hand.
Floating papers.
Oh no, because anything I grab, because I have invisible Mage Hand.
But you'd still have to swing open the safe door is the issue. What'd you say, Amy?
Which he did close. So you'd have to open it.
Yeah, we'd have to figure out how to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see what things I have tucked away in my inventory. Let's see here. I have acid. I have poison.
You have the poison Glock.
I have poison Glock.
You also
That is
have.
loud.
You also got a full ass wolf. Unless Mutt has transformed.
Nope, still a wolf. I can do it for an hour, so
I thought it was
I don't
two.
know. It's Whatever.
Standard wild shape is an hour.
Oh, 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, standard wild shape is an hour. It's not until you get higher levels in druid that it starts to lengthen in time. But
Gotcha.
that is a leveled druid ability for
That's
it to be
what I
more
thought.
than an hour.
Gotcha. Okay.
See, the issue is I've been playing fucking Batman games for the past 4 days. And so my first instinct is, oh, their back is to me, press Q to knock out.
That is an option. There's only 2 of them. There are 3 of you.
We got to get the ghost achievement.
Well, you get the ghost achievement if you can successfully knock them both out.
That'll
When
let
can
know.
you knock out somebody in one hit in D&D?
But this is
Need
Amy.
I remind
this is
you?
Amy. This is Amy and we are
Paperweight.
rogues.
Mage hand paperweight above one's head and then just hit the other one.
I let you know, I do like stuff like that. However, I am willing and more than ready to say no to your bullshit.
But press Q to
Does
knock
this rap
out.
smell like chloroform to you?
Oh, God, flashback to fucking high school, Jesus.
I also have rope.
Alternatively, we can go maximum chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Grab the book and run.
I was gonna say lead your dog army up.
That is an option.
no.
Like literally just lead them storming through the manor.
Holy fuck!
You want to go find a squeaky toy again?
If I can. If it's not destroyed.
No, they wouldn't destroy it. It's their one toy that they stole.
I'm like, pausing for a moment. If this is real though.
I really want to press Q to knock out, but since Amy is being coy about if that would be a thing that would work, I am down for chaos.
There is no press Q to knock out in D&D. However, you can stealth up to them and then at advantage try to fucking grapple them.
Keep in mind our strength scores.
Like, unless you can tell me in D&D terms how to press Q. Like-
well, I mean, if they can't see that I should get advantage to just knock them on the back of the head with the fucking rapier handle or dagger handle to knock them out.
But, like, that does how much damage? They're, like, Z.
Plus sneak attack.
That's true, actually. You do get plus sneak attack, but that is sneak attack.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed knockout.
Yeah.
It sounds like maximum chaos is the option here.
Yep,
Let's hide in
yep.
a
Jamie has
unoccupied
left
room.
us with no other option.
Other than you can try to. Like, you can. I will say that you guys can sneak and get advantage on attacking them and trying to knock them out and get your attacks. So it is entirely possible too. It is just up to dice.
Let's hide underneath like a room that's not being used, like underneath the bed, and then just let Mutt storm through.
I just said stealth is an option. It's just up to dice. You'll have advantage.
Well, and to be
Or-
fair, if Feyre can land a hit, she does a lot of damage in a first hit.
Actually doesn't.
Because Feyre has Hex as well.
Yeah.
Ashley doesn't. I'm a bard. I'm a support.
Should get
Support
sleep.
fair.
Should get something. Get the good
I mean,
spells.
I could try sleep.
Do you even have that spell? I thought you didn't.
I didn't put it on, but
No, it sounds like chaos is our only option at this point.
Yes. Yep.
Right.
Okay, I feel like it's your own. It's not. Figure will have advantage. He hits like a truck. You guys can't knock their asses out if you try.
I feel like this is Amy flailing of, oh god, what did I do?
No.
Okay, if the doors are cracked, Mutt's gonna go back outside.
Yep. But we're gonna go hide.
We're
I
gonna
want to hear you guys in character come to this fucking decision.
No,
even
it's
care.
all in Dave's can. So Ashley's just like light bulb, points, Mutt, point, like makes the motion for dogs, makes the motion for tornado, makes the motion for room.
Feyre just like blinks for a second, looks towards Mutt, does the like squeaky toy squeeze gesture.
We look at each other, nod in agreement.
Let's go to saunter out. We're the dog.
But you know you have to get the squeaky toy somehow. You
Yep.
guys are putting all this on Mutt. There is a dog tornado
Oh,
outside.
to help him with getting the squeaky toy, I will give him inspiration.
Yes.
See, at least this is Dog Tornado, where it's relatively friendly dog play, and
Yep.
not get into the middle of fight.
True.
That is true.
He might end up with a few bruises, but he'll be fine at the end of the day.
Yeah. Rough play. Alright, Mutt. You can hear the squeaky toy, but it's getting passed around in the center. Dog pile upon dog pile. Someone grabs it and runs to the end. They get tackled and it gets falls, and someone else grabs it. And then they run. They try to hide it, but then the person digs it back up and grabs it and squeezes it, and it's just constant back and forth between
Alright.
all 12 dogs.
I'm gonna try to get it.
Do I have you roll? Fuck, do I have you roll for this?
Sleight of dog.
Sleight of dog. Sleight of paw. Roll sleight of paw. Alright. I'd like you to present your case. What skill do you want to try to use?
Remembering that you keep your charisma, intelligence, and wisdom, if any of those are better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
You only swap out your hard stats, not your soft stats.
Mhm. And if the soft stats on the wild shape form are higher, you do get to use those. But generally, they're not.
Can I try to insight, like, try to study the pattern of which dog gets it when and what they do when they get it, and then try to, like, beat the pattern?
Yes. Try to predict their movement.
Yeah.
I like
All
this
right.
is now essentially a phalanx dogs.
It is all going
Holy
after-
shit, 23!
Oh shit, inspiration. Add it. You have it, right?
Oh, yeah, what is
Does he
the...
need?
If he
do they
needs
need
it.
it?
Oh, that's true. If you
Because
use it.
you have inspiration for 10 minutes.
That's true. It is.
So
Is it
I
gone
thought
once
was
I
only
use it?
1 minute.
Yeah, it's
for
gone
4.
once you use it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to use it.
I don't know why I heard inspiration, but I imagined it was guidance.
That's because we are so used to Mandy being here and guidancing us
Yeah.
at every opportunity.
Yeah.
That is
Same.
Mandy's favorite spell.
It's a good spell. It's just a D4, but man, it helps when it does kick off, man. However, insight, you're able to just perfectly, just like the friend you made gets the ball, and you know this dog the best out of all the other dogs. You study him, and you can tell by the way his tail moves and how his eyes dart to the left and the right that he's going to try and dart past you, and you just fucking. I don't know how, but the term in basketball is just fucking. You were able to just grab the ball from him and then break his fucking ankles of just like just fucking juke right fucking around him. You have the ball now.
All right, going straight for the church.
Fucking you squeak in, all heads turn towards you. Army of dogs following after.
Feyre has tucked herself far end of one of
Yep.
the
Yep.
like pews in the church.
Yep.
Hey, once inside, gotta
Hallelujah.
straight upstairs.
Around the office a few times.
Yep.
Yeah, right on his fucking heels are dogs, dog after dog after dog after dog, just all running in after Mike, who runs up the stairs, and all of you just hear a "What the fuck?" and then all the dogs burst through, led by Mutt, into the fucking office. And you just hear just like the two men just fucking like cursing. I'm just like, "What the who? Why?"
Speaker. Yeah, and I mean, I'm just gonna like run all over that fucking office, like into every cabinet, table, chair, knocking shit over, jumping over the desk.
Oh my god! All the dogs follow suit. Eventually, they're just like, "I've never been in this room before," and they just start just like not following you directly, but doing the same thing you're doing. Of just you have enacted zoomies on 12 big ass dogs in a tiny ass room,
And what are the men doing at this point?
trying to stay standing.
But they're not leaving.
They're trying to.
They can't leave. There's 12 dogs in the room.
Just in amongst the play, knock into them and push them towards the stairs.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, like you can try to herd them, but
I will do my best.
I
Not
rec-
really a sheepdog, but
yeah, I mean, there's chaotic. It's chaos in that room. The dogs have gotten excited and they're running around. They found paper. They found pillows.
yes.
They found shoes. It is a dog raid in that fucking little office.
So many new treasures.
But with the dogs being so chaotic, you're able to just easily just use your body to just fucking bump into them and just fucking push them down the fucking stairs.
You can see like actually like wincy like, ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, they both just fucking like pile down the stairs, both laying flat, and you just hear one of them just ask the other, "Is that a wolf? How'd you get a wolf? I don't know. I don't think I had one." I
So
think
now they're. Sorry, go ahead.
I think the dog's got a wolf.
They're at the bottom of the stairs now.
Yeah, they're at the bottom of the stairs. Ashley, Farrah, you guys just both see the two men just laying on top of each other.
Time to lead a
gonna-
parade.
Very quickly sit at the top of the stairs, look
Mhm.
back into the room, squeak the toy 3 times, and then take off down the stairs, stampeding towards them.
You squeak the toy 3 times, all motion stops. Turn towards mine before Stampede starts. Parading. Question for you, Cody. Does Mutt jump over them or does Mutt step on them?
Oh,
I mean, Mutt was
there's only
hoping
one
they
correct
would run,
answer.
but
There's only one correct answer here. And you know what it is.
I mean, I was hoping they would try to leave it before.
Here's the thing, it's a tiny room.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
12 big dogs.
Mutt's just gonna try to jump over them.
Okay. Some of the dogs try to follow like your lead and jump over them. Others don't. They use their stomachs as a fucking springboard. She like oof. So they get trampled on by all the dogs. Someone leads them back outside with the ball. I will say that with the combined falling down the stairs and then getting trampled by 12 dogs, They're knocked out. Paw prints, they're littered with paw prints.
Mutt pressed Q.
Actually, just gives the "I'm a genius" look, and then goes up to the safe.
Oh fuck, Mutt, you're able to just ditch the ball and join them if you'd like.
Yes.
Yeah, ditch the ball. Once again, Tornado has just been relocated after a slight detour. Yeah, Mutt, you come back. They were just like groaning in pain on the ground. You come back, they're knocked out, covered in paw prints now.
You want to check them for any valuables while I loot the safe?
Yeah, Feyre will check the bodies and check the office while Ashley is working on figuring out the combo.
Excuse me. You check the bodies, and it's just like two rich guys, essentially. So they've got like their coin bags. Not much on them. They're home and chilling. They've got some cigars on them. Fancy lighter. But you notice that they have this like brand on their inner wrist. And you see it's essentially just a stylized Asmodeus in Infernal, just branded on the inside of their wrist real small.
Don't like that, but okay.
And
anything in the rest of the room?
It's a chaos tornado of papers.
Alright, we're just taking papers.
Yeah, but like, you do know there is a safe that was shielded from the tornado because it was closed.
Ashley's got that. Feyre's just
Yep.
getting anything extra.
Oh,
Yeah, Ashley's working on it.
okay. Roll me the thing, Ashley and Farah looking around. You just find, I guess, a couple of like old letters and stuff.
14.
Like, just official looking letters. So you do see like little bits of Infernal just like scattered throughout the letters. And it all just points back to that funky little book you guys found earlier. You see that the people that they are exchanging letters with, the same name keeps popping up.
Okay.
You see that they're pen pals with quite a few names, but one name that is pretty much half of the letters are between them and this is the Cassalanters.
We're gonna need that typed out.
Don't worry.
Okay. And I'm assuming that does not ring any bells for Feyre.
Nope.
Okay.
However, Ashley, you're able to get the safe open. It's not a very complicated one. It's more so for show.
Turns out combination is 0001.
The very first. Ashley's like, all nobles are the same.
They'll take the number 1.
Exactly. So you're able to open it by the time Mutt comes back without the dog tornado. He steps over the bodies and able to open the safe, and it is just like a couple of files of papers. Essentially like a little like binder's worth of papers. but just like in a bunch of like manila folders.
Take them all.
Yep, time to go.
Take them all. Clearing everything out.
Yep, time to go.
Yeah, you yoink them. You know, there's a very convenient little briefcase.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Put all the papers in, close the briefcase. You've got what you're looking for, and you got some extra shit. And I'll say that you guys got like, damn, one guy had 1 gold, the other had 5. It's just like pocket change that they had on them, not even like their actual wallets.
That's 2 gold apiece.
Hell yeah. And you guys go outside and you see that there is a dog tornado, and you guys see that the guard has finally decided to intervene and is just like swarmed. This X is the guard, by the way. Guard is swarmed by dogs.
Good, he's distracted. Let's go.
We don't even have to go that way and risk being attacked by him. Let's go over to like this wall, and I'll use my violin ability to teleport us to the other side of the wall.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh.
You good?
Bless you.
Yeah, just
Bless you.
sneezes. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll just go to like a side of wall and it's just like a soft.
Is anyone grabbing the book?
Oh yeah, we have the book.
Yeah, Feyre has
cool,
it.
cool, cool.
She pocketed that fast.
Awesome.
But
What?
as you like let out to leave, you just, as you guys are teleported through the gate, the one dog that you spoke to runs over from the other side of the gate and just says, "Play again? Come
Soon.
over again?
Soon.
Play date soon. Big play date."
You realize this is another thing that I don't think anybody realizes. If we get all these people like arrested and or killed, we now have a pack of 12 dogs that's gonna have to be adopted.
True. Very true.
We get guards.
Yeah, we get guards for the inn, and Mutt has a
Oh my gosh.
permanent summon.
Instead of a cat cafe, it's a dog tavern.
It's a guard dog cafe.
We don't have to hire like barmaids or anything. They all just have different alcohols and like little barrels around their necks.
I mean,
No.
the tavern is up to you guys.
Yo.
I didn't realize. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Oh man, I just keep on giving you guys shit.
Oh, we're not complaining.
No, this is transformed from the start of the session where I was complaining to now the DM's complaining because she did not realize what she did.
You're welcome.
We now have bakery grandma that has to be fleshed out and pack of 12 dogs that we will have to acquire.
Yeah. Let's hire the granny as our baker.
Right? We can get her to make bread for us for every day. That's what we serve. Hear the notes being typed of this is what I have to do before our next session.
Bakery granny who loves Cobb salad in North Ward. 12 dogs who love Mutt.
And Ball.
And Ball want play date. This is why in my OneNote I have just one page of just improv stuff. Because I just fucking ad lib.
Liv is gonna hate us.
Yeah.
I think that went rather well, don't you, Farah?
Well, we didn't actually have to fight nobody, and we didn't actually get caught, so all in all, yes, probably, but we do need to go over paperwork, and I need to spend some time with this book.
Anything I can help with?
Don't suppose you really ran into many infernals when you were in the Fables.
That's a good question. I do not have Infernal, so probably not.
And Fair just nods slightly.
I
Unfortunately, I
can
think
get,
this...
like, books for you.
I might need to do a little bit of research, but unfortunately, I think this might be a task I'm going to have to undertake. Find a little bit of heritage.
Well, then, I'll get to the fun part of ransoming this back to them.
Double check that there's not anything that we can sell to other people for a little bit more on top of.
Oh, of course, of course.
Turns towards Mutt once Mutt has transformed back. Have fun.
Oh, that was such a good workout.
Well, you got some friends.
Yeah, they're pretty cool dogs.
I guess Ashley will spend the night sifting through the information.
Okay, you guys get out though, and the Heldar just like meets up with you guys, and he's just like, I thought you guys would just kill them. I did not expect you to like use dogs. That was cool.
I mean, killing them is kind of counterproductive when you want them to give you money in the future.
That's fair. I mean, you can transfer it to them, you can sell it to someone else, you can just keep it, burn it. I prefer you to make money off it so I can make money.
Well, the more people that we keep alive that are interested in it, the more people we can sell it to and maybe or maybe not give it to.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright. I'm tired. Good night. I'll come by in the morning. I'll bring you guys apple pie.
Bear just waves.
How many gifts?
Yeah, so he leaves. You guys get back home. Sweet, sweet home, sweet home. So what are you guys doing?
Preparing a disguise for tomorrow.
Okay. So let's say, do you guys like to call it here? It's
We gotta
really-
get paid for our sub session.
What?
So you guys can like do this next session and get
Well-
paid then.
Yeah, I feel like this
Okay.
is also a, like, call it here so Amy can decide exactly what is in papers and what is in
That's fair.
book.
That's fair.
Because
Because-
you gotta remember, this entire thing was improv.
That's fair. That's
And it was
fair.
amazing.
That do be fair.
Your notes for your prep for next time is bakery grandma, 12 dogs, papers, and
And they-
Asmodeus book.
To flesh it out, each of the dogs need to have their own name.
Because it is a rule that you have established.
That's with pets. These are guard dogs.
Oh,
I thought it
they're
was weird.
pets. No, they're gonna be our pets.
Well, you guys have to name them.
No,
'Cause
no,
I made it-
that's
I thought
not
I
true
made
at
it
all.
clear that they have one toy that they stole and keep hidden. They're not well taken care of.
No, that's not true.
we
That's
bust
the
through the
rules, Amy.
doors, and, like, Fair's just like, Liv, what you think about dogs?
I'm just like, I'm allergic.
Well, it's a good
Good.
thing you don't have a nose anymore.
Like, what the fuck? She just like squints at you, just like, don't tell me you adopted a dog.
We adopted 12.
I want to die again.
But hey, every tavern needs a little bit of a shtick of some sort to get people in, and this will just be our shtick.
It's a historic tab. It doesn't need a shtick.
Yes,
Dogs
it
are
does.
gonna mess up the place. We have health codes to keep up, you know.
Bullshit.
The health code guild is gonna come over here and not be happy about the dogs. Those guys are scary, man.
Well, we'll just pit the health code guild and ASPCA guild, and we'll solve that problem.
Oh man, your funeral.
Oh, and also a grandma.
we might found a baker for the tavern, so that should make you happy.
Fresh baked goods is actually really good.
See? There you go.
Okay, maybe not all bad. No fucking dogs, though.
Oh, no,
Ashley
you
is
got
just
12 dogs.
smirking. Yeah, no, Ashley's just smirking, knowing the hell of climate change, Granny. Discussion that is going to fall upon this man.
But Liv, here's the thing. Liv does not show himself except to you guys because you guys own this place and he lives with you. There are other people here. He didn't show himself for Heldar.
I will tell Granny that there's a ghost in this house.
Oh, boy.
Alright. Good session.
Good session.
Yeah,
Very good session.
Fun?
Yeah.